New developments this noon as convicted police killer Dontae Morris is back in court. This time his attorneys arguing to push his sentencing date back. All because of a U.S. attorney investigation into a former Tampa police detective fired for what the police chief calls, quote, egregious actions. Morris's attorneys think those actions could have affected the investigations he oversaw, including Morris's. Laura Harris is live at the courthouse this noon. And Laura, will they be pushing that sentencing back?
Dan, for now, it will still be at the end of the month, May 30th, but the judge warned everybody that's not set in stone.
No, we're all operating in the blind here because we have no idea what these allegations involve.
Despite operating in the blind, as Judge William Fuente put it, Dontae Morris's sentencing is still set for May 30th for the 2010 murders of officers David Curtis and Jeffrey Kokab.
The court simply would defer sentencing until we all know what we're dealing with, and we can make an accurate determination of whether it is relevant to our case.
Morris's attorneys say former Tampa police detective Eric Houston had a big role in the investigation into those shooting deaths of those officers, as well as a nightclub murder Morris was found guilty of in the same year. He worries whatever improprieties Houston was fired for could potentially have something to do with the cases he worked, including Morris's.
We would like to have a continuance for some period of time until the grand jury has the opportunity to act. Now, whether they will act or not, we don't know.
But the state claims there is no reason for a delay in sentencing.
It would have to concern his work or his investigative efforts in the Curtis Kokab investigation or the Rodney Jones case, and it does not.
The state says they are certain of that, as the U.S. Attorney's Office has informed both their office and Tampa Police the grand jury investigation into Houston has nothing to do with the cases Morris has been found guilty in. The U.S. Attorney's Office says the investigation into Houston won't be complete before Labor Day, so much of this still hangs in the balance. Now, there was a lot covered in that 40 to 50 minutes of a hearing earlier this morning. So Judge Fuente says he needs to go back, review everything the state and the defense brought forth today, and by the end of the week, he hopes to have a final decision. I also got a chance to speak with one of the family members of one of those fallen officers. She told me they just want all this to be over. Live at the Hillsborough County Courthouse, Laura Harris, ABC Action News.